Honchkrow is a really cool card. This is the new Honchkrow with the ability Evil, I can never say this word, Admonition. And this card allows you to do an insane amount of damage to your opponents if they are running Pokemon that have abilities. And tons of decks are. Obviously, things like Suicune Ninja have abilities, many Lightning decks have abilities, and there are times where you can wipe out entire opposing teams just with a Honchkrow because this thing is swinging for like 200 damage every single time. It is pretty amazing. We have paired this with some babies and Arceus, so a little bit of an Arceus daycare situation with Honchkrow. If they don't have abilities that we can take advantage of, Honchkrow can still be there to deal some damage to our opponents, and then Arceus can clean everything up for us. We have Leaf in this deck. We also have May. I found it can be a little tricky to make sure that we have either our stage 1 or the Arceus, so we can swap those around with May. And then, of course, some of the staples, Cyrus, Sabrina, Leaf to get that Arceus out of the active spot if we start with it, and Ilima. There are times where we can use the Arceus just as a wall, pull it back with Ilima after we've already powered up either the other Arceus or a Honchkrow and start doing some insane damage. This one ended up being really fun. Enjoy. Yeah, we can do Repel. That's probably a good idea, Dylan. Alright, they've got one ability. I don't know if they keep one, but they got one. Pokeball gives us Mantike. I mean, we got the baby here, because I was going to say I could May right now, but I think since we got the baby, we're okay. We're going to go ahead Mantike. Arceus. Do I keep it in? Does it matter, really? I probably have to just power Arceus. It's very possible we get our Honchkrow, though. I guess we could pair this with a Mega. We could pair it with any Mega we want, really. I mean, you could pair it with Altaria. Blaziken Honchkrow. Sounds insane. Would be fun. Lilligant. Oh, look at the abilities over here. They got an ability. They got an ability. Okay. Well. Unfortunately for me, I don't have a bench for this Arceus either. I can Honchkrow, which means I do some decent damage here. We go down, though. Do we Sabrina? I swing for 160 right now. I feel like we probably just take it. Mm-hmm. 160 is considerable, dude. Wow. That would be annoying to see, for sure. They're up to 110. Everybody be cool. We just soloed the Mega with Honchkrow. Hey, this is the midway point of the video where I want to know from you, what is a deck you have not made in this set but you're excited to try? Let me know in the comments. Into Psychic. EVEX. I know, Lunala just takes so much. And it's 3 energy. 3 energy is the kiss of death. Honchkrow. Crackly toss. You think run an elemental switch? We could, yeah. They take down Pichu, which is not fun. Sabrina. Give me the crow. At this point, I think it's probably smartest for me to May and maybe grab Arceus. Yeah. That way, when I'm putting energy on something, it's something that can hit. Pairing it with Ho-Oh, that's kind of a fun idea. It's a fun one. Let me pull up Driftblim here. Eevee bag. Ow. Hit a Professors. We get Cyrus and Professors. Not our favorite. This still does 80 though. Oh wait. They're weak to us. Does a hundo. Forgot. Honchkrow doing some damage. I mean, you could Driftblim the same way you would play something like, what's it called? Celebi, you know? You could play it with Superior. GG. GG. Honchkrow? GG. Honchkrow's actually strong. We're going second into Lightning, which we don't hate with Honchkrow, but they do one-shot us with all their 50s, so it's Tapu Koko and Pikachu. So we have none of the fun ability ones. I could retreat right now into Arceus. I'm going to Professors here. We get double Pokeball. Mantike. And Pichu. I think the play is going to be a retreat angle and power Arceus. I think it's the call. If I can get 3 energy on Arceus, I can one-shot Tapu Koko. If they have Geo, that would be sad. They don't. We get Honchkrow, but I can only do 40 with it right now, sadly enough. I think what I'm going to have to do is May the Honchkrow. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to retreat the Mantike. That way they can't use a Plasma Hurricane and power the Pikachu for free, right? Power up Arceus here. Next turn I can use May to grab a basic if I need it and get the one-shot on Tapu Koko. Hopefully. They do have Oricorio, though. Okay. With this May and the draw here, it's likely we have what we need. But I would like to keep a Honchkrow, to be fair. Oh, okay, cool. So we'll grab... we'll send back one Honchkrow and one Arceus. Murkrow to the bench. Cape on Arceus. And we'll Honchkrow right here. This gives me the 130. Honchkrow can one-shot the Oricorio. That should be GG. Should be good game. Honchkrow is good into these lightning decks. Have I tried Jolteon already? That, I think, was one of the first decks we built. I love Jolteon. It's so fun. This is actually a really cool deck. I like it a lot. There are a couple of matchups that are bad, obviously. But Arceus is still relatively good. But like, even a situation like this, you just retreat. We bring in Honchkrow. Honchkrow one-shots the Ori. And it does a lot of damage. Like, Suicune Ninja hates seeing Honchkrow. We, like, almost KO'd Mega Pinsir in one hit. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you. I'll see y'all next time.